Swapnil Kamat here, shooting from my room in Goa. I just got to Goa. What am I going to talk about today? Today I'm going to talk about something which I think is extremely important to excel in your career. And I'll start with this quote. The quote says, you can't have $1 million dream with a minimum wage work ethic. Okay, I use this line multiple times in my talks to my people that work better all the time. Because the one thing that I see in people today is, with a lot of people, is they have aspirations to really do well in their career, to really be able to provide for themselves and their families in a more luxurious way than earlier. And I think these particular aspirations are largely driven by what we see on social media, right? So everybody's putting up their best face and best foot forward there, always talking about their professional and personal successes, always talking about which holiday that they're going for. So if you have 500 odd friends, everybody's going for a holiday every week, right? Somewhere or the other. So it's people have become a lot more aspirational when I talk to them. Both young people in the age bracket of 16 to 25, people from the 25 to 40 bracket too. I see that through and through as a trend. However, the aspiration is there, but often I see that the willingness to put in the time and effort that's required to do well, that sometimes goes missing. And people have a very strange belief that that they're going to achieve spectacularly in their career by really putting in a minimum amount of effort. So the one truth I can tell you is that's not going to happen. Even if you have the IQ of an Elon Musk, somebody who's blessed spectacularly, you still need to put in the work if you want to do something amazing in your career. Okay. Now, when I'm talking about hard work, actually this topic isn't broken down, and I think we can make it relatively simple. What are the things that you can do differently when you talk about hard work? Of course, the first thing that you can do is, in all situations, be true to yourself and put in your 100% in whatever it is that you're doing. It doesn't matter what you're doing at the workplace. If a job is given to you, give your 100 or even more percent to that particular job. That's one part of working hard. The second part of working hard, of course, is using your time well in office. I have seen so many people that take just so many work breaks, and what I mean by breaks is they take a long lunch break, then they would take a tea coffee break that would probably 3 in a day that would last for half an hour each. You've already lost 2.5, 3 hours. They're hooked onto social media and office. They're constantly talking to their colleagues uselessly about stuff. So in one day they'd waste probably some 3 odd hours during a 9:30 to a 6 o'clock, and then stay back in office till 9 o'clock and be under this impression that they're working harder, which is so not true. To start with, utilize your time from 9:30 to 6 o'clock in office brilliantly. Okay, make the most of every minute that you're in office to avoid all these time wasters that are there. So that would be my second thing. The third thing, after avoiding all the time wasters that are there, work smart. Okay, work intelligently. Now this requires a whole different vlog of what working smart means. There's a brilliant concept of time leveraging that I'm going to teach on this vlog at some point, which is what I mean by work smart. But one small element of it is, of course, putting your mind to it, which is again connected to point number 1 of giving your 100% to whatever you're doing. Okay. Now, the fourth thing, of course, is then putting the additional hours. So if you're working, giving your 100% to stuff, not wasting your time, working smart, then give the additional time that's required. And I would break the additional time into 2 parts. Give 1 hour extra to the actual work that you're doing. Okay, give 1 hour extra to that as compared to anyone else. So if office ends at 5:30, you end your work at 6:30 or 7. So give 1 hour extra for that. And more importantly, work hard on yourself. Work hard on bettering yourself. So every day of your life, spend at least half an hour to 45 minutes doing something that's going to lead to you becoming better. I think working hard on yourself is extremely, extremely, extremely important. And so many people don't do that. Okay, I could go on with this vlog, but that's it for now, because we're already crossing the 5-minute mark, and I'm in Goa. I'm supposed to have fun, not be making these vlogs. Anyway.